So what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're gonna try to catch some bluegill if possible. I brought some old leftovers that we had in the refrigerator that I'm no longer gonna eat. I don't know where this is from. It's either from Chili's or Olive Garden. Probably Chili's because of the black box, but got some pasta here. In case they don't like that, I brought some chicken breast from a canned deal. We took a lot of that stuff to Colorado with us because we thought we were going to be eating out of cans, but we ended up eating a lot better. As soon as we got one of the elk down, we ended up eating a lot of that meat, so we didn't even eat this canned food. And I honestly, personally, I hate eating canned food. I'll eat wild game all day, but I don't like eating out of the cans. I don't like canned food, so that's why we're going to use that for bait too. So hopefully one of these two, they'll like it and they'll enjoy it. That's the plan. But hope everyone's doing good. We'll see what we can pick up. We're gonna start off with the pasta first since it's the easiest thing and it's unopened. I mean, this thing is unopened. So we'll start with that first. And then if we can get any bluegill, we're gonna go ahead and, if they're big enough, probably, or honestly, probably even if they're not big enough, we're just gonna go ahead and chop a couple of them up to feed them to the bigger fish if possible. Now I don't know if this is going to work or not, but that's why I brought this, because I'm pretty sure they'll like the, should have put some water in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll like the chicken. Not sure they're going to like the pasta, but we're going to try it. And I'm not sure if the pasta will actually hold up on the hooks. So I don't remember what size hook this is, but it's a super tiny hook. That's what we're going to be using. And I'm hoping to get a lot of action for you guys on camera. And I'm hoping we can pick up some of these bigger bluegill as well. But we'll see. Again, just going to use some of that pasta, see what happens. So I will be checking with the phone. I'll be kind of going back and forth to see what you guys are commenting and fishing at the same time. So hopefully it'll be a good one. We'll see how we do. Again, we brought the cutting board. If we catch any bluegill, we'll cut them up, and then I'll go ahead and film them, feeding them to the big cats that we have here. So hopefully we don't hook onto a big cat. It's not the goal of this. And if we do, they'll probably bust the line anyway. It's really light tackle, so see what happens. This is a 5-gallon bucket cutting board. I have it linked down below in the description for anyone who's interested. I use this thing all the time, especially using like at the cleaning stations at the state parks. Sometimes they don't have pieces of wood, or sometimes the wood is just not that great, so I actually take my own cutting boards, and that's what I use to fillet the fish. And I like it because it has a handle. Super easy to maneuver. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what happens. We'll start off here, see if anything will bite it. Bunch of small fish, yeah. They took it off already, but get one of these harder pieces. The other one kind of dissolved and made it easier for them to take it off. So we'll see if they can pick it up. Bunch of little ones. Oh, there's a good one, possibly. Man, I took it right off. All right, we're gonna open up the chicken. We're gonna open up the chicken because this stuff is like coming off too easy. So give me a second. Hey, what's going on? V12, what's going on? Good afternoon. Justin, fishing time. Yes, sir. What's going on? I fish a lot. Kevin, crickets and grasshopper, hopefully live. Bigger bait, bigger fish, smaller shiners under the bobber. Yes, sir. What's going on, Kevin? Hope everyone's doing well. Fishing time, yep. So, all right, let's go ahead and open up this canned food now. See if this stuff should still be good. If you're just tuning in, we actually took a lot of this canned food on a hunting trip up to Colorado. But once we got an elk down, or one of the guys got an elk down, we ended up not eating any of this stuff. Which, I mean, who would eat canned food when you have fresh elk ready to go, right? So we didn't eat none of this stuff. But this was from October, September, I don't remember. It was a while back. It doesn't look that appetizing, if I'm being honest. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that thing out of the way so I don't cut myself with it. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. It doesn't look appetizing, but we'll see what happens. It doesn't look appetizing to me, but we'll see if it's appetizing to the fish. It's really soft. It's actually very, very soft. Let's see. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a bite on some of this. It's really soft stuff, actually. It's like falling apart. But we'll try it. It says it's still good, too. It doesn't say it's expired. Oh, that was a nice one. Okay, let's see what else I can do here. What else is in here? Let's see. I need like a piece that will not fall off. So that way, gosh dang, that stuff is falling off. Might be better off with this pasta. Make it into like a little ball, maybe. Yeah, we'll try a little ball out of this stuff. If not, we'll see. Oh my gosh, it just fell off. But we'll see. Oh, there we go. Got one. That was quick. These little fins, man, they will cut you. So there we go. We got one. These are kind of invasive. I forgot what these things are called, but they're kind of invasive. Let me see you guys' comments real quick. Let me get off. Do you get y'all crickets from Petco? What are you fishing for? Melvin, we're fishing for some bluegill. I'm going to feed them to the fish right now, so we'll go ahead and before the spring comes up, because once the spring comes up, these things will overpopulate, and we have a shoot ton of freaking bait fish in here. So we'll go ahead and feed them to the blue cats right now. So I'm going to move the stuff around, move the camera around, and I'll show you guys right now. So give me a second. I'm going to move it right now. Let me adjust my legs on this tripod real quick. Okay. All right, we're going to feed it to the fish right now. Here we go. You guys see it? All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get it on camera. Maybe you guys can see it there. I still see the fish there. And there's a cat there. Now, if you guys can see the baby swirls in the water, they're not too big, but they're there. You can kind of see the swirls a little bit more right here where the water's moving. And it's starting to rain a little bit right now. Of course it would. I don't know if you guys can see the dirt coming up, the mud being kicked up. All right, so let's try to see if we can catch another one. Let's see if we can catch another one. All right, here we go again. They hit it pretty quick though. Yeah, we'll do this for as long as we can before it gets too rainy. It's starting to rain a little bit harder now. So what's everyone's fish? What's everyone's favorite fish to fish for? I like to fish for catfish mainly, but I'll fish for anything that's biting too. All right, let's see if we get another one. Ah, these little suckers. We're using tiny bait. Nope, they already took it off. We're gonna have to make it into like a little dough ball. So let me try that. Oh, you know what? There's some shrimp in here. Yeah, there's some shrimp in here. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try some shrimp now. This is a little unexpected surprise. So we're gonna try a shrimp. I thought it was just all pasta. The shrimps should hold up pretty well. All right, let's try this again. Now it's from shrimp. Let's see what you guys are saying on here. Big Smoke, shrimp for the win. Yes. Hold on, where's the poll at? Where's the poll? So 41% bass, largemouth, 24% catfish, and 18% crappie, 18% white bass. So bass, largemouth, and small is winning. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I like fishing for bass too. Here we'll do some bass fishing in the spring and the summer. You'll see the balls of shad. What I mean by balls of shad, they'll spawn, and you just see like a group, like a big old ball of freaking shad, and you'll see the bass chasing them, and you'll know they're being chased because the shad are jumping out. They're like, they're just running for their lives. But yeah, we'll do some bass fishing in here too. Have a little pedal boat and a little kayak, and we'll get in the water, and we'll do that in the spring and the summer. All right, here we go again. It's going. Ah, dude, that was a freaking tiny one that just took it off. Freaking tiny little guy. Let's try it again. This little stuff is gonna work. It's a lot harder than the pasta for sure. I'm feeling pretty confident with this. Boom, already. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can turn the camera so that way you guys can see the bobber too. I don't know if you guys can see it. We will, yeah, I'll turn it over a little bit so that way you guys can see the bobber as it's coming down. It's basically where the water flows in. It's like a little mini creek area. It's like a little mini creek. So the perch like to hang out in there. Perch, bluegill. Let's see, cut a little bit off of there. All right, let's see. Boom! So freaking fast, man. These little. You make sure this thing's still sharp. Oh yeah, it's still pretty sharp. I'm gonna do less bait this time, because that guy looks a little small. So I'm gonna do way less bait, more hook, see what that does. Because he looks kind of small. And now the minnows are taking it. Yeah, I think now the freaking minnows took it off. There's a bunch of little minnows, like an inch long, man. They're freaking tiny little things. Now they took off all the bait. So let's go with a something kind of in between. Let's go with something like this. We're competing against the minnows, and if we go too big of a bait, we're not able to hook the little perch. So I'm gonna go with that. See what that does. Let's see where the pole's at right now. Pole's at 40% bass, 30% catfish, 15% crappie, 15% white bass. Big smoke, so quick. Yeah, they're freaking fast, man. They're fast. I have some other hooks too. I brought my little baby tackle box too. If I need to, I'll swap out a hook. Maybe. They might have taken it already. They might have taken the bait. Yeah. Okay, let me look for another hook real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna look for another hook. All right, I'm back. Let's see what I have in here. If I have anything for them. I have these little ones, but this one has a little bit longer shank. What do you guys think? You think this one will work? It's a little bit has a longer shank. What do you guys think? Let me know. I might swap it out. Let me know if you guys think I should swap that out or not, or just leave it. I'm gonna try again real quick and then I'll check what you guys think. We'll see what happens. All right, let's try it again. Oh, little sucker, man. Hey, I still have the bait though. I still have the bait. We're gonna adjust it though. Let me know if you guys think I should just swap out the hook, because I may do that. Let's see if we can get one. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Take it, take it. Nope. These are all minnows taking it. Those are all minnows. There we go. That's a better one. That's a better one. There we go. Small. He's small. Yeah, let me know if you guys think I should swap out that hook. I'll do it. If not, we'll just leave it alone. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and chop this guy up and go feed him to the fish right now. Let me Gabriel, what's going on, Gabriel? Just for fun. How's it going again? It's been going good, man. It's been going good. So far, so good. I might not be able to stream tomorrow, so that's why I was going to come out and stream today. Big Smoke. There you go. Yes, sir. One more on the board. Kevin, looks like a bluegill to me. Yep, looks like a bluegill to me too. So we're going to take a couple of these out because come spring, these guys are going to spawn, and then it's gonna be a problem. So we're going to take a couple of these out. Let me move this out of the way. All right, so let's show you guys the cats going after this now. Here we go. See if we can get one to come in here. You know what? Let me throw a little bit of pasta in here. See if we can bring them in here. I know they're in here somewhere. Give them about a minute. They'll probably show up. Just for fun, what size hook am I using? I'm not even quite sure what size hook this is. I have it labeled somewhere. I just don't know. I believe it is a size 10. Using a size 10 hook for the bluegill. Super small. Oh look, there's one. There they are. I don't know if you saw those flashings. You see the ripples, the bubbles right there. The boils, I guess is what I should call them. Let's see what they do. There's some more boils over there. Size 8 long shanks work good for us. I use bluegill. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think those might be maybe a size 10 also, the long shanks. I'm not even sure. They're just the longer shank ones. Kevin, what state are you in? I'm in Texas. I am in Texas. We're going to go ahead and try for another one. See if we can't get another one going. All right, let's try it again. I don't remember if he took the bait off of this one or not, but oh no, we still got the bait on this one. All right, here we go. Just kind of fix this bait up a little bit. They're there. Oh. There we go. Come on. Take it, buddy. Take it. They're so quick, man. So freaking quick. Thought he had it because he was moving with it, but no. No. All right, let me swap it out. I'm gonna swap out that hook. Give me a second. I'm gonna swap it out because yeah, we're gonna swap it out real quick. Give me just a second. Kevin, what city are you in? Texas. Size 8 long shanks. Got it. Just for fun. Yeah, those bluegills have little mouths. Yeah, let me swap out that hook real quick. I'm gonna wash my hands. Maybe this will do the trick for us. We'll see. Get that long shank out again. Where is it at? It's in here somewhere. There it is. If I can get him out of there. Let's move that out of the way. See if I can get my hook out of there now. All right, there we go. And these are baby hooks too. That bait is still holding on though, surprisingly. But we're gonna swap out this hook. Okay. Swap that out. I move the float up a little bit too, just to be sure. Should be good, I think, there. It gives it about a foot. It's not that deep right there, so yeah, it should be pretty close to. All right, now let's get this other little guy on there. So we're swapping it out to a longer J hook, still small. Now to thread this line through there. And I'm not even gonna try to do like a crazy knot. I'm just gonna do a regular basic knot because they're so small. Should work. I mean, we're pulling up bluegills anyway, so. I'll do 3 knots just to see without hooking myself. All right, there we go. All right, now we should be good, hopefully. I'm gonna take the bait off of this one and put it on this other one. And we'll keep that hook just in case, you never know. All right. Now we're ready to rock and roll, hopefully. See what this does. All right, now we're ready to go. Let me turn the camera around. Seven Fishers, what's going on, Seven Fisher? How's it going? Use a size 8J hook. This is either an 8 or a 10. I'm not sure. It's super. I don't know if you guys can. Let me get the camera steady. Well, it won't clear up. Dang camera. Okay, well, it's a small hook. It's a small hook. Claus, Lindsay, what are you fishing for? What are you fishing for? Bass? No, we're fishing for bluegill. I was gonna say crappie, but I mean bluegill. And where's the pole at? The pole's 35% catfish, 35% bass. Wow, catfish caught up. Crappie 16, white bass 14. So crappie and bass. All right. This kind of lets me know too, like what you guys want to see too. So we'll do some more bass fishing come spring and summer. I like it too because I can throw some top waters out here too, and we can get some good action hopefully. Let me adjust the camera real quick. Let me adjust the camera. All right, let's do this again. Let's see. Bait's still there. Damn, they took it off. They didn't even pull the little bobber down either. All right, let's try this again. We'll put a little bigger piece. There's some big, I was gonna say shad. There's some big bluegill out here. I don't know if I'm gonna throw it right here just to see. Oh, nope, that's a catfish. We don't want to get the catfish because they'll bust the line. They're too big for this light tackle. Come on, take it. Nope. They're moving it. just aren't taking it down yet. Come on, buddy. Nope. Might be too much bait for them, maybe. For their small little mouths. Alright, let's try it over here. See if we can get anything over here to bite. Nope. Try it right here. Nope. Looks like they're over here. Yep, nothing going on over here. They're over here. So freaking tiny too. Come on, buddy. Give me another bluegill. They're swimming with it, but they aren't taking it. There we go. There we freaking go. Another little baby one. All right, let's get him. Let's get him chopped up and thrown to the catfish. All right. Yeah, these things breed like crazy come the spring and summer. So they will be just everywhere. I'm just gonna turn the camera just ever so slightly and we will throw it out here. Still there. We went out this morning, made another video with the cast net. Caught some big shad. Biggest shad I've caught out of that river. I caught it today. So you guys will be seeing that video here soon too. What is this pole at? Bass 37, catfish 35, crappie 14, white bass 14. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna show you guys that. Big old swirl right now. Well, it was there. One of the fish just picked that up. One of the fish just picked up that. Let's see, how's my, let's adjust this thing a little bit. There we go. All right, now we're better. All right, here we go again. We're gonna put that same bait on there. That same piece of shad that I had. I'm just gonna use it again. I mean shad. So used to using shad. That same piece of shrimp, I'm just gonna use it again. See if we can pick up another one. Let's do this again. I think those are all minnows messing with it. It almost wants to go down, but not quite. Oh, they took the bait. Let's throw another one on there. Let's throw another piece of shrimp on here. I'm so glad we found some shrimp in this pasta because the other stuff seemed a little bit too soft. I'm actually thinking, what if I throw out some pasta or even this chicken as a chum? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna eat this stuff anyway. I'm just gonna throw it out in here. See what it'll attract. See what that does. And the rain is coming down kind of hard right now too. Well, not necessarily hard, but it's raining a little bit more now. Oh shoot, 30 took it off. Okay, let's try another one. I'm just gonna put a bigger piece of shrimp on here. And then probably cut off some of these edges because I think it's too big for their little mouths. All right, that should work. See what that does. Very little bait. Oh, we actually had a little baby on there. Ah. It's taking it just very, very gently. It's not pulling down with any kind of force. All right, let's try this again. Nope, it looks like they're over here. It's moving it. Nope. That was a catfish. They're moving the float, just not very much. Yeah, they're not doing a whole lot. But the catfish are having fun. I don't know what the hell they're playing with, but they're playing with something. All right, let's try it over here, see what happens. Looks like it's gonna be over here. Let's try closer to the bank. Maybe that's what it is. There's a bunch of minnows in here, but no bluegill. Forget how many that is. 3? Is that 3 bluegill we caught so far? Come on, buddies. Turning the float, but not taking it down. All right, I'm gonna leave this here, and I will check out the chats. See what that does. Claus, what are you fishing for? Bass? No, we're fishing for bluegill. Tank. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. What's going on, Tank? And now the poll is at 33% catfish, 41% bass, 14% crappie, and 12% white bass. So bass is now in the lead again. How many votes is that? Does it tell me how many votes is on there? 51 votes. 51 votes. That's a fair sample size. It's moving. It's moving, just not very much. I am debating whether we should try another little spot. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can move this over a little bit, and we'll try another little spot here. See what the hell will turn up in here. See if anything does. Nope, they should already hit it by now. Nope. Nope. My next guess is to go into where there's a lot of brush. So we have some brush on this side, and then we have some brush on that side. Now I know for sure in there's a bunch. Oh, that was a big fish right there. Whatever that one was. Yeah, I'm not sure what he did. He was after something. Let's see. Nothing. All right, let's go back to the spot. We should have gotten something. Bass. Bluegill do not take that long to bite, so we're better off over here. Much better off over here. At least we caught some stuff in. All right, let's try this again. Maybe we took them out of this area already, or they got smart, one or the other. Because they should be biting. Well, it's moving. Yeah, it's not really taking it down, so it's probably like a small little fish. Let's try it over here. Ah, okay, we got at least a bite on that one. Ah, dang it. We at least got some action on this one. Let me turn the camera around a little bit. We at least have some action on this side. Come on, take it. Let's do this again. There you go. Let's see if I can catch it on that first little pull down that they do. Ah, damn, I thought I could get it on that first little pull. Thought I could get him. Let me double check, make sure that you guys can see that area that I'm throwing at right now. Appreciate the Jesse. Appreciate the bronze medal and the rubies. Appreciate it. Man's Wild. No, you filled them up with baiting. Yeah, I might have done that. I was thinking the same thing. I might have actually filled them up by baiting them a little bit. Hopefully, there's one that didn't eat the bait. We'll see. Hopefully, somebody didn't eat the bait. I hope. We'll see. Come on, buddy. You were just there 5 minutes ago. Let's go, buddy. Oh, there's some really, really small perch in here. I just saw some perch. They're like yay big, super tiny. I'm surprised. We shouldn't be seeing any super tiny perch in here yet. They're probably from the last spawn, but I would think that they should be bigger by now. How about oh, I actually just almost had one right there. Son of a gun. Let's try that again. Oh, just about to say, let's get into the either the kayak and the pedal boat, and let's go to where there's some structure on the other side. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, there's one there, so let's go ahead and see if we can catch him. He just took the bait. Let's, I need to cut some more bait. Oh, no, I got a little piece right here. Let's do that again. Let's run it back on that guy. He's in there. So let me make sure I have the camera facing that. All right, let's try this again. We had one guy interested. See if we can find him again. If not, we can go to the opposite side where there's some structure, and we should be able to find something over there. Oh, that's a good one. That's a little good one right there. He barely got hooked on too. He is a nice little bluegill looking guy. Not bad. All right, let's cut him up. Give him to the cats. Let me turn the what's the pole at now? The pole is at 32% catfish, 43% bass, crappie's at 15, white bass is at 10. So bass is leading. For a minute there, it was actually tied up. So it was tied up between catfish and bass. So yeah, it looks like everyone likes to see the, well, it looks like everyone likes the bass. And then catfish is second. I kind of guessed that. I figured, but it doesn't hurt to see what you guys like. All right. Now we're gonna feed it to the blues. See what these guys want to do. There's a big squirrel. See if I can bring you guys in here. I don't know if you guys can see the swirling in the water. I don't know if it's visible in the camera. You can see the bait right there. We'll wait and see if anything picks it up. Something will eventually pick that thing up. So we have 61 votes on the poll. So not bad. 61 vote. Why does I keep saying volts? 61 votes. 43% bass. Hey, that thing is gone. Damn it, I missed it. I was looking at the phone. Okay, well, something picked it up. I missed it. You guys probably got to see that. I unfortunately did not. I was reading the poll. But yeah, okay. So we'll do another one. The rain stopped also, by the way. It was raining. The rain has stopped. But yeah, just the... we'll do one more. See if we can catch another one. And we'll probably do this again just on the other side, because I know where the brush piles are at. So I have some brush piles that I kind of purposely put there. I know in those brush piles, I know there's a ton of freaking bait fish in there, or perch, bluegill. So we'll probably have to do this again and go to that area and see if we can find any in there. And I will likely put you guys inside the boat with me on that one. We might do that next week. We'll probably do that next week. We'll go inside the little boat and see if we can find any, which I can almost guarantee we will. I'm pretty sure. There's two big brush piles underwater that I know for sure hold a lot of bluegill. This one is just the easier part to film on. That's the reason I also picked here too. But I know that there's bluegill here too, but this is easier to film. All right, here we go. Let me bring the camera up a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, another one. Another little guy. Beautiful little fish too. Oh, another little one. Oop. All right, let's get them cut up and used as bait for these other blue cats. None of this bait ever goes to waste, since it'll be used. What's the question? Oh, you fill them up. Michael, does that have crappie fish in it? No, we don't have any crappie in here. No crappie. Robbie, the crappie will start spawning very soon. Yes, I believe they will. I believe they will. I think next month they should start. Well, theoretically, if the temperatures stay good, I guess. All right, so let's go ahead and bring you guys around here. See if I can do this again. See if anything will swoop on in. Oh, there it is. There you go. See it? See the fish turning around down there? Yeah, Michael, no problem. No problem. Yep, they already took it up. They took up that fish already. He is gone. He is in someone's belly. So we've been streaming for almost an hour. Wow, the hour freaking flew by. I didn't think it was an hour yet. Then again, when you're having fun, it goes by pretty quick. What time is it? 6:18? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I need to make some videos probably on Thursday. We have a sponsor who sent us some merchandise for concealed carry. So I still need to make some videos for that guy. So I'll make some videos for him later this week. All right, let's do this again. Oh, that was a quick one. Oh, that's a solid little guy. That's a solid one. You freaking bit like a freaking bass, man. Solid little fish. Solid freaking fish. This guy's big too. He's like kind of long. I don't even know if I'm showing you guys or not. Yeah, I'm showing you guys. Yep. Solid freaking fish. I think these are the ones that are invasive. I believe these are invasive fish. And of all the freaking fish, these populate very, very fast. Before I know it, I have a ton of these little guys. And I think I looked it up online. It's the ones with like these little blue lines on their face. And they look like almost baby bass, like a little hybrid between a bass and like a perch. These are the ones that are, my God, they overpopulate way too fast, like a lot. A lot. If I can get him. All right, here goes another one. Here goes another one. Michael, yeah, they do look like bass to me. Yep, they do too. They overpopulate and they have larger mouths than a typical bluegill. Robbie, good on trout lines. Oh yeah, I'm sure these things are freaking. I've never tried them on a trout line. Oh look, there's a big old cat right here. There's a big old cat. Let's go ahead and drop it. Let's go ahead and drop it. You can see it right there, sitting on the bottom. Something will come get it here soon. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Good on trout lines. Yeah, I would think these things would be great on trout lines. But yeah, they have bigger mouths than a bluegill. They're longer than a bluegill, and they freaking populate super quick, especially in the spring and the summer. I still see the fish down there. There it goes. There it goes. Something picked it up. That was quick. So we're gonna fatten these fish up. Another little project that I was kind of thinking about doing. I don't know how to make it work, but another project I kind of wanted to start doing was picking one of the blue catfish, maybe one of the bigger blue catfish that comes to me like a little bit more regularly, and then see if I can see how much weight I can put on him in like a year. Like if I just come out here regularly and give him just a bunch of easy bait, just easy bait. He doesn't have to really hunt for it. Maybe even some protein pellets. See how much weight I can put on this one fish. Like I can't do it for all the fish, but just stuff this fish with just nutrients, right? And see how much weight I can get on this guy. That's another project I've been thinking about doing just for the heck of it, really. But we'll see. I'm also going to be adding a bunch of shad in here too. I already kind of started adding some shad in here again. And that's going to be mainly for the bass. I want to get the bass with some big old bellies, man. So we're gonna check those out here in the spring. We'll check out the bass. We'll go out there with rod and reel and see if we can get some bass out. I have some pictures of what they look like maybe a year ago on my Instagram from here. They were decent. And then I think I have some videos out also from last year catching them. But obviously that was almost a year ago, so they should have put on some more weight since then. Trout lines. Michael, you don't catch them in releasing just to see what he looks like? The bass or the catfish or, yeah, the bass we're going to catch and release. We're not going to keep the bass if we catch them. That'll be in like the spring, the summer. We're just going to catch them just to see what they, see how big they are, see how big they're getting. And Michael, this property must be yours. Yes, this is my property. Okay, here we go. Try this again. Let's try this again. It's already getting kind of dark too. Here we go. Take it. Take it, buddy. Has to be a little guy. Oh. Oh. Take it, buddy. Take it. Throw it back here. Come on. Come on, buddy. These are all small ones, it looks like. Really, really small ones. Ugh. Okay. Try a different little spot. Nope. Come back over here. They have to be really small because they're not taking that. They might not be able to fit in their mouth if they're that little. But those that look like little baby bass should be able to take this for sure. But they're not bass. They just look like it. Come on, buddy, take it. It's just moving it around, but it's not really taking it. Nope, nothing. Here we go, here we go. Or not. They look like they want to take it and then they don't. Nope. All right, before we close out this live though, I'm gonna throw all that bait into the water. Now, oh, damn. Okay, let me try that one more time. God dang it, that was actually a good little hit for the float. But like I was saying, before we end this live, I'm gonna throw all this bait, including all that chicken, into the water, and we'll let the catfish have a feast, and then I'll show you. Before it gets too dark, it's already kind of starting to get a little dark on me. Let's do this one more time because this fish left me wanting to catch him. He's in there somewhere. Come on, buddy. He's in here somewhere. Throw it back in here. But yeah, like I was saying, before we end this live, I'll throw all this bait in there, and we'll watch the catfish kind of go crazy for all this bait. All right, it's already 6:30. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to start throwing all the bait in there. Yeah, we're not gonna get him right now. Let me go ahead and get the bait ready to throw in there, so that way you guys can see it, and I will move you guys right here. Let's do this right now. So we're gonna throw all the bait. Give me a second to set up. I'm gonna zoom in on the phone a little bit. Okay, give me a second to get everything ready. Michael, cat. Yeah, it could be a cat. Robbie, you probably have a big yellow cat in there. Probably do, honestly, probably do. I know we have some decent ones, like 5-ish pounds, that are yellow cats. But who knows? There could be something bigger than that for sure. But give me a second. I'm gonna get all this bait ready, and we'll go ahead and have a little feast, a little fun with the blue cats. All right, here we go. We're gonna start off with a little bit of this bait in here. Oh yeah, they're having fun. They are having fun. Oh yeah, they're coming out. They are coming out to play now. There's a noodle. Oh yeah, they're coming out. They're coming out of the depths to come eat now. All I'm feeding them too is just, oh look at that. Look at those nice ones right there. All I'm feeding them is just old freaking Chili's dinner. I think this is my fiance's plate actually, but I know she's not gonna eat it, so it's been in there for too long. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yep, picked it right up. Robbie, nice channels, yeah. These are channels and blues, there's both in there. They're a little bit of a mix. Oh yeah. We'll throw in some chicken here in a little bit. The chicken will hopefully bring out some of the bigger ones. Right now we're throwing out all the noodles. They seem to like the noodles anyway. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Let me clean off my hands a little bit, and we'll zoom in a little bit more if I can. Yeah, let me clean off my hands. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. All right, here we go. I'm gonna zoom in the camera a little bit more. That way you guys can see. Yep, okay, cool. Let's do this. Some more refrigerator table scraps. That's a nice blue. That's a nice one right there. That's a nice blue. Yeah, the smaller ones are the channel cats. The bigger ones are the blue cats. Ooh, that was nice. Nice, nice, nice. Man, they love this stuff. I don't think I've ever fed them pasta before, but they seem to like it. Ooh, look at that big boy. Ooh, looks like he just came out of the depths, man. Look at that boy. Yeah, those white bellies are the blue cats. The ones that look like they're coming out of the depths. Those are the blue cats. The ones that are kind of swimming from up around on top are more of like the channels. That boy just gulped it up. Man, that was nice. That big one just came out of the depths and got a piece of that noodle. Look at that one. That's a nice one too. There we go. Wait till we get some chicken out and some of these bigger ones will start coming up, hopefully. Hopefully some of these big ones will start coming out once we get that chicken out here. Fish like cheese. Cheese whiz. Jim, what's going on, Jim? How's it going? That's a small one, not too big. Yeah, that's a small one. All right, here goes a piece of shrimp for that guy. There we go. Got a couple more noodles left. Michael, that's like having your own private fish tank, enjoying the fish. Yeah, it is, man. I love it. I love it. These are the ones that I was thinking about maybe pick one out and see if I can just stack a weight on one of these guys. I mean, they're already kind of decent in size, but see if I can stack some weight on one of these that is just crazy. Oh yeah, they're just gulping this stuff up. As soon as I throw it, they're eating it. They're taking it. They aren't even waiting. Jim, do you raise catfish? No, I don't raise catfish. These are just kind of like pet fish, kind of sort of, but kind of not, because we do eat their, when they start to produce offspring, we will take some out and we'll eat them. Not these bigger ones though. These bigger ones stay because these guys are the ones breeding. We have a lot of like culverts in the water, and the bigger ones will stay in there and they'll breed. All right, let's move on to the chicken now. Let's move on to some of that chicken. It's already starting to get a little dark on me. We're gonna move on to some chicken. We have some chicken in a jar. See what that does. Oh yeah, that chicken's sinking kind of fast though. Oh, there they are though. Robbie, big blue or yellow somewhere in there. Yeah, we have some big ones in here. We have some closer to 30, if not 30. Um, it's just a matter of them coming out, really. Those bigger ones, they really don't come around over here. They are they live more in those little culverts I was talking about, a lot of the brush, and they just kind of ambush all the big fish basically. And I'm thinking that they get plenty of food, or maybe they just don't like contact with like people, I don't know. But they don't really come out. The only time I've seen them come out is whenever I'm in the boat or a kayak, and if I go over like their little home, every now and again one will come up and see what the hell's going on up there. But that's about it. Oh, that's a big one right there. That's not the biggest we have in there, but that's a big boy. That's not the biggest one, but that's a big boy nevertheless. Yeah, that was a big boy. That one that just came up. They are liking this stuff. I don't think I've ever fed them canned chicken before. This is the first time. All right, that boy's coming up. There we go. Those are some nice ones right there too. Oh yeah. Yeah, those are some nice ones right there. That's a nice one too. Michael, I think you're getting them used to you as a human feeding men. They're gonna come see you when you see your shadow. Yeah, probably so, man. They're probably gonna get used to it. We just put some shad in here, so I'm hoping that they will not get too dependent on me. I'm hoping that they'll still hunt and be regular fish. Ooh, that's a nice one. Look at that one. That big old freaking mouth on him. Look at that guy. Look at that one. Look at that boy. Let's let him come out again. See if he'll come out again. There we go. He's coming out again. Oh yeah, they're still coming out too. Still coming out. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and throw the rest of this stuff out. That's all I got left. There's a bunch of juice from the can. It's like chumming up the water. Well, all right, guys, that's gonna wrap up the quick live. Again, appreciate you guys watching. Like always, be careful, be good, take care, God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one. And everyone, thanks for the conversations. Thanks for the entertainment. Thanks for answering the polls, too. We're up to 77 votes. 27% catfish, 43% bass, 22% crappie, and 8% white bass. So bass is the leader. So we'll do some bass fishing coming up in the spring and the summer. We'll get in the boat, get in the kayak, do a little bit of bass fishing, and take some weights on some of these fish that we have in here. We'll see how much they've put on. Too bad I'm in California. I would have fun with you. Yeah, man, for sure. If you're ever in Texas, give me a holler. But yeah, we'll go ahead and try to put together some bass fishing videos in the spring and summer. We should be able to get some nice bass out of here. They've been in here for a while. Last time we caught them was a few months ago, probably almost a year ago, and they looked pretty good. But yeah, without further ado, be careful, be good, take care, God bless, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Kenneth, yes, sir. Take care, Kenneth.